Today we're talking all about this box, and I don't know why, but each 3 months is just getting bigger. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, and today we are talking all about my empties. And as I said, I don't know why or how, but this little box is getting out of control and it is getting fuller and fuller each quarter. So I hope that today you will gain a good review or knowledge from me, because I have tested quite a few of products. Some of these are just some that I have repurchased, some of these are new ones. So let's dive into that. First off, I will start with hair care. If you didn't watch my previous videos, I have videos about how I grew more hair, and yeah, it's still growing and it's still there, but I have just covered it with the side bangs, so it is not as visible. But first off, I have here is this Madara conditioner for dry and brittle hair. This is my second bottle of this one, and honestly I am not going to repurchase this one because it wasn't the best, but it also wasn't the worst. So I have decided that I am going to try another one. So if you want to know which one it is, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The next hair care product I have here is the Beauty Jar Root Booster. I have been using this for around 1.5 months until it ran out, because it's just 100 mils. But this is from a Latvian company, Beauty Jar, and this was actually pretty nice. This only consists of plant extracts, but I think that I feel like when I was using this, my hair wasn't falling as much as it used to, but that can also be because of the Foligain shampoo that I am using. But I think that this is a nice addition that is also quite cheap. I think it was only 4 or 5 euros. So if you want to grab one for yourself, I definitely recommend this one. The next thing I have here is this Venira natural shampoo for hair growth. This smelled really nice, but the smell was actually too strong for me. So I'm not going to repurchase this one. Anyways, it has cleansed my scalp very nicely. My scalp wasn't itchy or anything, so it is a good shampoo, but I'm just not going to repurchase it because of the smell. Another thing I have here is this Venira Thickening Hair Serum. This I purchased together with the shampoo, and it wasn't bad, but yeah, I didn't see any difference in my scalp when using this, and it also made my hair feel a bit heavy, so I wasn't able to use it on freshly washed hair because it just made it very flat. I mean, it is flat, but it made it even more flat. So yeah, I'm not going to repurchase this one. And probably the last thing that I have here when it comes to hair, I have this Aromatica Rosemary Root Enhancer. This is actually my second bottle that I have used, and honestly I didn't see any improvement when I was using this one, and it's also quite pricey because this is again just 100 mils, but it costs like 15 euros, I think. So yeah, the Beauty Jar one is definitely way cheaper, and right now I am using totally different root enhancer, or just hair tonic, however you want to call it. So yeah, stay tuned for the next empties if you want to know which one it is. Now just something for the teeth. I have this Apagard toothpaste that contains nano-hydroxyapatite. This one is supposed to restore the enamel on your teeth, and honestly I didn't see any difference when using this one. My teeth are not very sensitive, so I cannot say if this is like good for sensitive teeth, but it was a good toothpaste, but I am going to switch to another one. And I was lying, I also have this Elmex toothpaste, and this is actually a very good toothpaste. I'm using it in the morning, and yeah, this one is a really good toothpaste. Now let's move on to body care. I don't have that much of it here. First thing I have here is this Nacomi Purifying and Soothing Body Cream with salicylic acid and niacinamide. For the last 3 weeks, I am actually trying to get rid of my keratosis pilaris, and I bought this cream, so I thought that it would help me get rid of it. So I am going to probably do a video about 1 month update if this works or not. And in addition with this salicylic acid cream, I was also using, mostly for my hands, this really, really old Avon peeling, or whatever that is, the Chinese green tea extract body scrub. This one actually smells really good, and it is way too thick for my liking. So yeah, I'm not going to repurchase this one, and I think that this is like 3 years old. So yeah, as I said, this is very old, and I'm not going to repurchase this one. I already have another body scrub that I'm using. So yeah, if you want to know if you can get rid of keratosis pilaris and what to use for it, then definitely subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to release that video in a few weeks' time. Then when it comes to body care, I have this SunDance 50 Plus sun cream or sunscreen. This one was way too greasy, and it was also peeling. So this is like nearly full bottle, and I have to get rid of it because it is just, I cannot use it even on my legs, because my legs are then so sticky and greasy and everything just gets stuck onto them. So yeah, this is unfortunately going in the trash. I really need to work on the formulation of this one. Now another unempty that I have here is this Lanvin, what is it? Princess. It's just this old Lanvin that is not cruelty free. So one, I wasn't using it because it's not cruelty free, and two, I wasn't using it because it smells odd. Like, I have this for a few years again, so this is just going in the bin because it smells really bad. Like, the fragrance is totally wrong. And actually I have here one more thing for hair, and it is this Tresemme Purify and Hydrate Scalp Scrub. And actually this was a very nice addition to my hair care routine. It had like a slimy consistency with like small beads that resemble coffee grounds, and it cleansed my scalp very well. I actually didn't shampoo my hair twice when using this one, because my scalp was so clean just from using the scalp scrub. But I am not able to get it anywhere else right now, so I have another one, and I also think that Tresemme is kind of iffy when it comes to the cruelty-free status. So yeah, this was a good one, and I'm not going to repurchase this one because I cannot find it anywhere. Okay, now I have a few makeup items here, so let's go through them because there's not that many. Yeah, this is all the makeup items that I've run out in the last 3 months. Let's go first with this one. This is the Body Shop Vitamin C Concealer. I have been using this one only under my eyes, and I don't know why it started peeling on me. And also I had the wrong shade. I had the shade 1W, but I needed the shade 1N. So this is too yellow for me, so I have been using it because of that, just under my eyes. But if you are looking for a very light and not very covering concealer, then this one is I think a good one. Yeah, I have repurchased the correct shade for me, but I used it yesterday, and I don't know if I had like wrong skincare underneath, but it started peeling again. The next thing I have here is this NYX HD Photogenic Loose Powder, and this powder is great. I love it. It makes my skin so smooth, like really, like I had no pores, and I don't know if it is like giving flashback or not, but I love it, and I think they are discontinuing it, so yeah, right now I have another powder to use, and then I have another purchase. So yeah, this is definitely a great powder, but I am not going to purchase it because it's not available anywhere. Next thing I have here is this Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Mascara. This is so bad. I thought that this was going to be really good mascara, but it actually didn't do anything to my lashes. It just coated them, and that was it. They weren't curled, they weren't separated, they weren't voluminous or lengthened, they were nothing. And it also, for the fact that it is waterproof, it was transferring onto my upper eyelids, which is quite sad. So yeah, this wasn't the cheapest one, so I'm not going to repurchase this one and don't recommend it. Next thing I have here is this concealer from Catrice, the True Skin Concealer. I have it in the shade 002 Neutral. And this was a very nice concealer. It was nice and hydrating, so even if my skin was a little bit dry, it didn't create anything like patchy on my skin. It covered very nicely and it also held on my oily skin very good. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase this one, but if I were, I would be happy with it because it is a good concealer for a very good price. Next thing I have here is this NYX Epic Ink liner in black. I actually went through two of these very quickly because one was actually leaking a lot, so I wasn't able to use it because it was just making very weird things on my face because a lot of the color came out. The second one actually was dry. I bought it and it was dry, it wasn't like doing anything. I have purchased the Kat Von D one, even though Kat Von D is very iffy, but I just wanted to try it and it is cruelty free, so yeah. I hope that you won't be very hard on me. I just really lost my patience with the black ones. Actually, the brown one, the brown Epic Ink liner that I have is perfect. There is nothing wrong with that, but this one is just cursed or something. Then we have here this NYX brow pencil. This is the Precision Brow Pencil, and actually, I don't know if you can see, but it is not the thickest thing in the world, but it's not the thinnest thing in the world. It has a spoolie on the other end, as you can see. And it was a very nice brow pencil. I actually repurchased this one. And yeah, it's not like the slimmest, it's not the thickest, but it really draws my eyebrows very good. I have the shade Soft Brown, but I also purchased the shade Auburn for when I color my hair, where my hair color is fresh. I am also using the Auburn shade to make my eyebrows more auburn. So yeah, this is a nice brow pencil and I have repurchased this one. I definitely recommend you to test it out if you are interested. And the last thing that I have here is this Trendit Contour and Glide Lip Pencil. This actually was a nice lip pencil. This is the shade of it, and actually this is very nice My Lips But Better kind of lip pencil. It stayed on my lips very well, but again, I had this for years because I don't know why, I just cannot go through the lip pencils very quickly. So yeah, I don't think that they are producing it anymore, but for being trended up, which is like the cheapest of the cheapest brands that you have in DM, this one is a really good one. I think it was just $150 or something around this price, so yeah, very good one. And if you see any similar trended up lip pencils, I definitely recommend. Okay, and now all we have left is skincare. So the first thing for skincare I have here is this Clean and Glow Green Barley First LHA Toner Pad from Veganifect. These were actually very good. They were soaked in the toner and I loved it. Also, the toner pad itself was very nice and it wasn't like peeling or dry or anything. So if you're looking for a nice and lightly exfoliating toner pad, then I can recommend this one. Then another toner that I have used up is the Skin1004 Centella Toning Toner. This one was actually nice. I didn't see like major difference when using it, but it was a very light, really watery toner, so it wasn't like thick or viscous or anything. And also it contains centella, so if your skin is irritated or very red, then this is a nice addition to your skincare routine. I am not going to repurchase this one because I am actually going to make a really big video about the toners and comparing them to themselves, so stay tuned for that as well. Then another thing I have here is this Balea Micellar Water with Cactus Fix, and this was also perfume free. So if you are looking for a very cheap micellar water that is perfume free and great for sensitive skin, then this is a good one from DM. That's actually all that I have to say about it. I did not repurchase this one because I wanted to try a different one. So yeah, again, stay tuned for the other micellar water. Then I have this Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Cleansing Oil. This is so good. The only thing that I have to say about this that is not as good is that it didn't get rid of my waterproof mascara very good. I had to use a two-phase cleanser, but anything else than that, this is a really nice cleanser. It contains 9 oils, natural oils, and it's just so good. If you have sensitive skin, if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, it is suitable for everyone. It has no scent. It is nice and runny, and it really cleanses all the sebum and the gunk in your pores very well. So yeah, this is definitely something that I recommend. And I didn't repurchase this one because I wanted to try other, and I think that this is my top 2. The top 1 oil cleanser for me is definitely the Beauty of Josie and Ginseng oil. That is just way too perfect. Yeah, this is top 2, and if I am going to repurchase this one, I'm going to love it again. Together with this oil, I also used up the Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Moisture 5.5 Soft Cleansing Gel Unscented. As it says, it's unscented, so again, great for sensitive skin. It has lightly acidic pH, just as your skin, so it does not strip it of any oils, so it is great for dry skin as well. But me having combination skin, that combination meaning it is dry, it is oily, and it is also very sensitive, it is great. Yeah, I actually love this cleanser. Right now I am using another one. Maybe you know if you are watching my shorts. This is a great one, and if I am not going to find any other better cleanser, I'm actually going to purchase this one because it's just so good. The next thing I have here is this Isn't3 New Pair Booster 2000. This is a microneedling serum, and I have been quite happy with this. Honestly, when I was using it, I don't think that it was as potent as the Riedel Shot 100 to be exact. I think that this was a bit milder, so if you don't like the prickly sensation of the Riedel Shot, then this is a great alternative. I didn't see as good results as from the Riedel Shot, but it was a nice serum, so if you were looking at it and didn't know if to buy it or not, I definitely recommend this one. It was a nice addition to my skincare routine, but I think that I'm just going to stick with the Riedel Shot. And speaking of the devil, yes, I have used up another Riedel Shot 100. This is actually my 4th bottle in 1 year, I think. And yeah, if you haven't seen, I have quite a few videos about Riedel Shot. You can watch them up here, and I love it. I mean, yeah, that's all I have to say about this. It made my skin better. I don't have as much hyperpigmentation that I used to have, and also my pores are a bit smaller than they were. But yeah, when it comes to the overall tone of my skin and the healing of every acne or hyperpigmentation that I have on my face, then this is just a miracle serum for me. I'm going to repurchase this one forever. Yeah. If you are really wondering if this is that good, I have to say it is, and yeah, go buy it. That's all I have to say. Then I have here the NYX Centella Calming Gel Cream. This contains Centella asiatica, it contains tea tree, and it is so good. Guys, this is not a very expensive product, so if you are looking for a face cream that is actually 60 ml, not 50 as usually all of the creams or gel creams are, then this is at a nice price point. I think it's only around 10 to 12 bucks, and it is great for oily or combination skin. And I have been using this every single day, like in the morning, and it just absorbed into my skin so quickly and left it nice and juicy. This was a very nice gel cream, and right now I don't have actually any gel cream. I have the Ionic Beta Glucan triple, or how it's called. I have like the triple beta glucan cream that is a bit thicker, and I'm using it in the evening, but it is so great because I have like very patchy skin on my chin and also in between my eyebrows, and that is making it disappear. But yeah, in the morning this was perfect, and I'm really thinking about repurchasing this one, or maybe I'm just going to go for the blue one, so the moisturizing gel cream. The NYX is overall a very nice brand. If you're looking for something that is nice to your skin, that is nice to your wallet, yeah, this is perfect. Then another thing I have here is the Skin1004 Centella Porumizing Light Gel Cream. This was also a nice gel cream, but I don't think it was as hydrating as the NYX one. So that is also the reason why I am not going to repurchase this one. Also, when it comes to the oiliness of my skin or the porumizing, it didn't shrink my pores, and also it didn't make my skin less oily. So yeah, it was a good one. I would say if you have oily skin, this would be the go-to. Also, if you have combo skin, just like me, so when you have some dry patches but you are oily, then this is not the perfect gel cream. Next thing I have here is this Celimax Calming Skin Radiance Noni Ampoule. This was a very nice serum. The texture of it was like a really weird gel, and it was nice and hydrating and soothing. So if my skin felt irritated or very red, I have used this serum and it really made a difference. I mean, it has quite a hype on the internet, and I get why, because it is really that good. So if you are looking at it and want to try it for yourself, I would recommend the 30 milliliter version that I have right here. But if you are someone who really wants it and will use it because you have really irritated and red skin, then go for the 100 ml one, because yeah, you are going to go through this so quickly, trust me. This is a great one. Also, right now I'm trying another Noni product, and if you want to know which one, then pop a comment down below and maybe I will make a separate video about that. Another thing I have here is this Beauty of Joseon Vitamin C Serum. I have the mini version because vitamin C, as we all know, is very unstable. And even though there is not like pure vitamin C or L-ascorbic acid, as you would see in the ingredient list, I am just way better with using smaller one because I'm not using vitamin C every day and I don't want my vitamin C to go bad quickly. So yeah, I have used up this one in around 1.5 months, I would say, and it was a very nice gel cream consistency, so it is very nice for all the oily girls and combination skin girls, so yeah, and boys of course. If you are looking at this one, you can also buy it in the 30 milliliter version, and it is a very nice product. Right now, I am not repurchasing this one because I actually want to try the Numbuzin number 5 serum that I already have at home, but I haven't tried it yet. And yeah, this was a nice addition into my skincare routine, and I have used it every morning that I went out and also wore SPF to boost the vitamin C. So I don't have any patches on my face because of the sun. Yeah, sunspots are something that I do not want. Another thing that I have here is this Balea Vitamin E Eye Cream. This was a part of the advent calendar that I had last year, and at first it was nice and I think it was unscented, or I thought. But after a few months it started peeling on me, so I stopped using it for my under eyes and I just used it up on my legs. And when I used it on my legs, I have noticed that it smells like grapes. So yeah, when I was using just a really small dab under my eyes, it actually didn't smell of anything, but it is perfumed, not too much. But yeah, this is just from advent calendar, so I'm not going to repurchase it, and I hope that you are not as well. Next thing I have here is this Essentially Hyper Retinol EX Serum. This contains retinol, bakuchiol, peptides, and ceramides. This is nice for if you are a little bit experienced with retinol, because it made my skin pale a bit more than I would actually like. So yeah, if you are looking for a retinol that is very mild and great for beginners, then I recommend the Haruharu retinol, the Black Night Serum. That is very nice, even for beginners. But this one I would recommend to someone who is a bit more experienced. I mean, I don't say that you should use it only when you have experience with 2% retinol, no, but if you have been using retinol before, then this is something that I would upgrade to. But it was a very nice one. It actually was a bit hard to get it all out, but I don't know if you can see, but the top here, it actually came off of this, so I was able to really dig deep into this bottle, so I have emptied it all. Anyways, it is nice, and I'm not going to repurchase this one because, yeah, I don't think that at 26 I need a very strong retinol, so I am sticking with the Haruharu Black Night Retinol Serum. And speaking of Haruharu, then I have here this Haruharu Black Rice and Bakuchiol Eye Cream. This is perfect if you don't tolerate retinol or retinal in your eye area, or your eye area is starting to pill because of using retinol. Then I definitely recommend this one. It is nice and lightweight cream. It really blends well and sinks into your eye area very nicely. Leaves it nice and moisturized, and also helps to prevent any fine lines that could be forming. So yeah, this is a perfect one. I didn't repurchase this one yet. Yeah, I'm going to repurchase this one because it was that good. Then another thing, this is my holy grail, is this Anua 4% TXA and 10% niacinamide serum. This is so good. I don't know if you have watched my short about this, but I actually have been documenting myself when I was using this for 1 week, and it made the hyperpigmentation and my acne go away so fast. I really don't know how, but yeah, I have another bottle of this right now, and I'm using this because it is so good, and this is another product that I am going to purchase again and again and again. And also I have seen some people saying that this made their skin worse and that they developed acne from it. It didn't happen for me. I think it depends on what type of acne you have. I don't think that it is good for fungal acne, but I don't suffer from fungal acne, thankfully. So yeah, this was great for me, and as I said, I repurchased this one, and I'm going to continue to repurchase this serum again and again and again. The next thing I have here is this Frudia Ultra UV Shield Sun Essence SPF 50 PA++++. This is a lightly scented SPF. It is just so good. Yeah, this was my holy grail back in the days, because before I discovered all the other Korean sunscreens. But I actually have 2 bottles of this right now because it was on a really good offer. So I purchased 2 bottles instead of 1. And until you open it, it is good. So it has only the expiration date on the back side up here. So yeah, this is a great one. If you have a combination skin or normal skin, this is perfect. I'm not sure if this would be good for someone with very oily skin or someone with very dry skin, because this leaves nice and dewy skin finish, but it is not like the most matte for my oily girls and boys. And also when it comes to dry skin, I'm not sure if it will be that hydrating, but for me this is perfect one. It leaves a nice dewy finish that doesn't look very cakey and very oily, so I am able to work with this. And I also use it on my body because it is not sticky. It is a very good sunscreen. And as I said, I have repurchased this one, and I have been using this actually from 2021. So yeah, this is a staple in my beauty and skincare stash. And then I have a few face masks here, but I'm not going to go over them because I am going to go over them in my video where I will show you the results of me using a face mask for 30 days straight. So yeah, if you want to know what masks I have used and if they were any good, then stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. And actually that's it for me today, because I have emptied out the box that I have filled with all the empties. So let me know also in the comments, did you try any of the products that I have? Did you have problems with it? Are they your holy grails, or are there any better alternatives for them that you would recommend me to try? Leave a comment down below and let's inspire each other. And if you have enjoyed this video and took something from it, then give it a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I am planning a whole lot of new videos in the upcoming weeks. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell so you are notified of each of my new uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!